Oh yeah. Rock that. Oh yeah. Rock that. Oh yeah. Peace to the gods, the gods. We in here. You dig? Peace to the goddesses. Hi. How y'all feel out there? It's a beautiful afternoon. Let's make sure we crack it. Let's go Jesus. Go Jesus. Go Jesus. Alrighty then. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Make sure you hit the like. Dislike? Yeah, hit the dislike when you come in. We out here. ThePriestking. About to get into this information. Sorry, I'm a little late today. It's a lot of getting information together. Yeah, man. How y'all weekend going? How is y'all weekend going? Peace that I gotta says. Oh yeah. We out here. Man. Hope y'all feeling good. Hope y'all feeling godly. Hope everything is super calisthenic, SBI dope and that. Yeah, man, we're going to share some more information today, and I'm glad I'm able to share it. Definitely glad I'm able to share this information. Glad I'm able to present it. Yeah. But again, I don't want y'all to think that I think that I don't know. Let's get into some music though, right quick, and then we can get into it. We're going to get into it. I guess you get to get the work, guys. You get to get it. I don't know. I guess you get to get it. Let's play some music though. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Let's play some music. We'll take our time today. You know, and then we're gonna get into it.
I'm gonna let you hear the other one after I do this.
After I do this.
I'm gonna let you hear that one, the sixes and all of those shit that won't fuck around shit.
After I do
this. I like this shit, man. Coking rocket, chopping off a private, going on shopping sprees. Glock in my back pocket, already cocked okay, I'm clocking cheese. Trap jump off the hinges in the trenches, all the alleyways. Had to say, each and every day we grabbing paper. Little hustler probably die, gangster and etc. Sometimes I can't take no break, they keep calling my cellular. It's the game, and we know this life, we gon' be alright. Ain't no sleep at night, bitch, we out here chasing paper. All in with the Tech 9, no bandana, no gloves on. Long kiss, good like my nigga, but we ain't making no love song. This bullshit just on me, got a nice car, no soda on it. I straight dropped it off 20 grams, like what the fuck is you smoking on me? Red Camaro, white rally stripes, don't probably be on TV. Move wrong, why the too long? I put your ass on street beat. Repeat, you see me, I'm a repeat offender. Walk the whip, lay on the house, see you move around with the stethoscope. Arrested for the rest of these pussy niggas on stretch your coat. Bring the beer with your shit, girl, like saying you're my little friend. She got me that Texaco, down here for school, not visiting. Say it's about to get interesting. Bitch say she from Michigan, moving on and chopping off a private, going on shopping sprees. Glock in my back pocket, already cocked okay, I'm clocking cheese. Trap jump off the hinges in the trenches, all the alleyways. Had to say, each and every day we grabbing paper. Little hustler probably die, gangster and etc. Sometimes I can't take no break, they keep calling my cellular. It's the game, and we know this life, we gon' be alright. Ain't no sleep tonight, bitch, we out here chasing paper. Just come in, drop work in Ponchatoula and Springfield. Extend the clip on a 9 million, lot of hollow tips, no refill. Imagine how the fuck we feel. In the wintertime, no heat here. I sleep here. All my smoke is big bum and ball for free pill. And we feel you need a nigga like me in your life. Drive time's going boom. I listen listen to the radio, we on flight. Shorty say she on mine. All in the wrong glass to the dope game. I got strong ties, so cocaine. This all the time, favorite old songs to the white lines. But rich people snow white lines with light wine. Ain't dinner party, I'm big retarded. I leave a party, people saw them even like we the party. Dugging all don't mention it. Pockets full of kitchen men. Chopping off a profit, going on shopping sprees. Glock in my back pocket, already got cocaine, I'm popping cheese. Trap jump off the hinges in the trenches, all in alleyways. Had to say, each and every day we grabbing paper. People hustle, probably die, gangster and etc. Sometimes I can't take no break, they keep calling my cellular. It's the game, and we know this life, we gon' be alright. Ain't no sleep tonight, bitch, we out here chasing paper.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Thanks, Shells. I did. I did have a good weekend. The weekend was cool. I got to test some of this information and shit too. You know, got to test some of this information, which was interesting. I don't know why all of a sudden I just kind of like, ugh, that's kind of weird. But I'm really up. I'm really up. Like, I'm gonna bust you. I just want y'all to understand what's about to happen here. I want y'all to know what's going on here. Shout out to the guy. Shout out to the guy again. Happen here. Here we go. We Gucci. This is a unique opportunity. You know, I want y'all to understand this is a unique opportunity. I appreciate what we got here. I thank y'all for this opportunity to share this information. And y'all know, like, I don't expect nothing from none of this information. You know, I'm glad that we have a clique, a resistance, a team, a small circle of gods that's interested in this information. You know what I'm saying? And I know how a lot of y'all move. Y'all take information and y'all build on it. Y'all grow on it. So I'm excited to share it. I'm excited to continue to push it and continue to, you know, help the people understand what's really good out here. So, yeah, like the reality of it is we don't know what's going on in the world. And I'm not going to sit here and say none of this information is going to change your life. I talk to my guys, my friends, my guy gang. I understand that there are different people on the planet. Everybody's not one. Some people are us. Some people are like us. Everybody's not. I can accept that. I can accept my role and my lineage's role in life and creation and humanity, and I'm excited about it. Other people might not be. They might be scared. You know, it's easier for some people to you know, to want to stay in the world that they're in. You dig what I'm saying? So I need everybody to be ready to open up their box and put some new information into your box. You know what I'm saying? And you might be able to see what I'm talking about when I'm explaining to y'all about everybody's story ain't your story. Everybody's story ain't my story. I'm not mad at them for having their story, and I'm not trying to change their story. It is what it is, right? I know people want to be Hebrews and people want to be Jews, and I'm not trying to take that from none of y'all niggas. I'm just saying that the people that are American Indians are are not. You know what I mean? And we are the gods, like, period. Um, but there are Jews, right? And I think I showed the other day what are Jews in Europe. What are like European Jews, right? What's a Jew in Europe, right? Now y'all can help me out with this too. Y'all can help me, you know, because again, when I do this, they're gonna say, well, they're not African Jews and they're not Black Hebrews, and you know what I mean. So, because again, y'all gonna have to help me find where are Black Hebrews at in history. Where can we say, you know, these are Black Jews, these are Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? So Y'all can help me if y'all know where black Jews. You like, yo, Priest King, that wasn't right. You missed the black Jews and you missed these people. They over here. And all right, well, you know, y'all gotta help me because again, I deal in history, I deal in information, I deal in sources, I deal in, you know, the shit. So, man. So again, the Americans. The Americans are the gods. The gods are the creators. It's stories in America. They talk about the worlds. Like again, people talk about inner Earth, flat Earth. You talk about the heavens, the gods live in the heavens. They talk about Satan living in hell. They talk about, you know, all these different things. Um, right? So let's get some understanding. Shit. I want to get some understanding. And again, you know what I'm saying? This is just for the guys. It's just for the people who can and, you know, who will. And, you know. I already understand it. I did this information yesterday, right? I did this information yesterday. And that was funny. That was real funny, you know, because bro, this shit is funny to me. It's funny, you know. Again, like it's funny when you. It's funny, like I say, man. Shout out to everybody. We just gonna get into this information today. Need a nigga like me in your life, man. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, African Jews. Africans are Jews. And so let's just get into my whole understanding. This is my whole premise. My whole premise is like I'll be trying to explain to y'all, but now I'm saying it this way and shit. This is what it is. Africans are Jews, and Jews are Africans. You can even say all Africans are Jews, and all Jews are Africans. You see? Now I already showed y'all what the Jews in Europe was. Let's go to the Jews in Africa. But it was funny when I did the thing last week. I was showing y'all about the Jews in Europe, and I missed the part, and that's good because that part we can start there with a part that I missed, right? So we're going back to the book, the Jews, the history of the Jews of Spain and Portugal, right? Now I know everybody remember in that book. I'm gonna pull up that verse. It was a gentleman who got who they had to take his money from, right? They had to take his money. So they went to the foot of a mountain to go get his money, right? That's where we're gonna start at. We're gonna start there. We're gonna start there if we can, and then we're gonna dig into it. We're gonna dig into these whole situations and shit, you know. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, let's go. Um Okay, so again, so what we showed was Jews in Europe, right? In the 10th century, in the 20th, I mean, the 10th century up into the 14th century. We showed them in Spain, we showed them in France, we showed them in Germany. So now today we're gonna continue with the Jews in Europe, and then we're gonna go to the Jews in Africa. Now, Damn, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to find. I probably went too far. Hold on. Let me get y'all this part. I'm really like laid back about this. My bad. I need, because again, I know that everybody not gonna understand this, and it's just for us. It's just for us. I know it's hard. Like, damn, why you be seeing that type of stuff? But this stuff is really just for us. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like people not gonna really get it. They're not gonna really get it. They're not gonna understand that it's us. It's us. Damn, I can't find that shit. Need a nigga like me in your life. I can't find that part right. Ain't that the ain't that the bee's knees? Need a nigga like me in your life. I'm just chilling. Y'all got to forgive me. This is a Monday. I'm really gonna kill y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to handle none of this shit that I bring to you. So if you dead now or you dead later, it doesn't really matter. This shit, this is death. This is death. Like I said, I already did it, and them niggas died. Everybody died. Everybody dies. Fucking. Everybody's gonna die fucking with me. All of the Africans, all of the Jews are gonna die. They're gonna want to kill themselves. I don't know why, because again, I'm your biggest friend. I love you. I'm your biggest friend. I'm your biggest friend. I'm your biggest supporter. You need a nigga like me in your life. Oh well. Here we go. This is where we stopped off at, right here, and we're just gonna pick up where we stopped off at. Please kill your friend that you love to hate. Don't worry. All right, guys. In 1133, the castle of Burgess, right, which had been seized by the king of Narvi, was invested. The Jews of the city and the neighboring Castilian towns, desirous of signalizing themselves in the service of their legitimate sovereign, raised a large force to assist in their siege, right? Their division attacked the place so vigorously that the governor, San Domingo, fearing an attack, came and savaged the city. So now I said, let's go into the information about that castle. So we see they talking about Borges. Here we go with Borges. We have the Jewish Encyclopedia. Hold on. Here we go. We have the Jewish Encyclopedia, right? Digging on the history of the castle of Burgess, who they had just attacked. Now they're talking about it here. This is the information, right? But I just really want to go into this site because I want to find out where the Jews in this city live, right? So the Jews in this city, they live in Judea. Let's go. Let's read a little bit of text, right? Because the Jews live in Judea. So let's just read a little bit. In the civil war between King Pedro Cruel, shit, right. Between King Pedro the Cruel and Henry the Trimastri, the Jews of the Burgess remained faithful to the king. The story goes that when the archbishop proposed to surrender Pedro on the grounds of the latter's devotion to Judaism, the Jews of the city agreed. So listen, the bishop wanted to kill the leader because the leader was cool with the Jews. So the Jews agreed with the bishop. Check this out, right? The Jews of the city agreed, declaring that the inclination of a Christian for Judaism is as much as a deflection as is the conversion of a Jew to Christianity. So that's what they did. They sold the dude out, and they went against the Christians. You dig? That has sent them there. So the story, however, is pure invention. Whatever. In reality, they offer obstinate resistance to Henry de Tresmester and fortifying themselves in their quarters, Judaria, and replying to Henry when summoned to surrender that they could recognize no ruler other than the legitimate sovereign, right? So let's go find out where is Judaria. Let's go find out where is Judaria. Because right now we want to finish this Jews in Europe before we get into Jews in Africa. So here we go. It's a Google search for Judaria. That's all you did was type in Judaria. What I'm saying, go ahead, watch it. We're gonna do it again. Judaria. Boom. Now, Judaria is Jewish quarter. Where? In the Jewish diaspora, Jewish quarter in the area traditionally inhabited by Jews, Jewish ghettos in Europe. Okay, so there's really only one Judaria, but every time you see a Judaria, that's where the Jews are inhabited. Sephardic, you see, these are where your Jews live in Judaria. Okay, and we've already established that these Judaria are caves, right? Watch this. Hold on. Let's just click something. Boom. Let's just all right. So that was Judaria. Hold on. I'm cheating now. We're gonna type in Judaria caves because we know the cheat code. So again, this I showed y'all I showed y'all before. Hold on, that Burgess was a castle on a mountain. On top of this mountain is where these Jews live in these caves. All right. Now let's keep going. That was the last little part I wanted to show y'all. So now I have demonstrated to you all in the last video, not this video, who the Jews of Germany is. Now this video we're going to talk about the Jews of Europe. Jews of Africa. Now let's go. All right. Now the way to get into this is we got to go into cave dervishes of Jews, right? Cave dervishes of Jews. And that's going to take you to something that's going to help you out here. Cave dwelling Jews. Okay? So we already showed you that the European Jews is cave dwellers. They making wine and cheese, and to make wine, to store wine, you have to be underground in the cellars. To make cheese, you need cheese to be underground in the cheese cellar. You see? And we all know when you dig in underground, you find gold and jewelry. That's how you become a jeweler. So now let's see what a cave dwelling Jew is. Cave dwelling Jews, also called cave Jews or troglodyte Jews. Okay, let's pay attention to that. Troglodyte Jews, from the French phrase Jews, troglodytes, were Jewish communities that dwell in man-made caves and the mountains. You see what I'm saying? Okay? The best known communities of this type existed in the Girion Plateau, Jebel Girion area in the Nafusis Mountains in Libya. What? Libya. And are commonly referred to as the Garirean Jews. You see? So now we in Libya now. We got Jews in Libya now. All right? Now again, y'all can tell me where all the African Jews are at, and we can get to it. But I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna tell you what ones in history. If I miss something, let me know. But we got cave-dwelling Jews in Libya. Big facts. Okay? Jewish tribes living in man-made caves were known for centuries in Morocco, Algeria, and in Tripolina. What's that? That's the Moors. What's that? Who? We talking about Morocco. We talking about Libya. That's the Moors. Huh? Yeah, living in what? In man-made caves. Were known for centuries in Morocco and in Tripoli. Their homes and synagogues were in caves. Only cemeteries were on the surface. Jewish cave dwellers of Libya were known since at least 70 CE, when Romano, Jewish historian Josephus, described the troglodytes. Huh? Troglodytes. Your Drew is the troglodyte. When Spain invaded Tripoli in 1510, many Jews fled to Gairan, among other places. And these Jews brought with them Sephardic traditions. So again, now, who are the black folks? Are the black folks the Sephardics? Who are the black folks? Don't worry, we just getting started. Huh? We just getting started. More information about the Gairan Jews began to be published in the mid-19th century. The main groups of Jewish cave dwellers were the settlements of Gairan, Tigrina, and Beni Abez. Right? In 1906, the archaeologist Namim Shloshev visited the area and wrote a detailed account. You see? Let's keep going though. Y'all want to read his detailed account of this shit? Huh? Y'all want to read his detailed account? Let's keep going though. We don't want to read that. We want to we want to check his sources though. Let's check the references. Anything over here that might be interesting? The Jewish community of Gaim, troglodyte Jews of the Sahara. That seemed interesting like a mug, don't that? Troglodyte Jews of the Sahara? Huh. That's a book. I think we might want to read that. Yep, I already read that. Let's read this. It's a book. Let's get into this book right quick. He gonna tell you about the Jews that he met. Matter of fact, we gonna come back. We gonna come back to that. Let's come back to that. We gonna come back to that because it's gonna take a minute to open. So we gonna come back to that. We gonna come back to that. Hold on. Let's open this in another window. Boop. Now let's go for Hold on. Let's see what else we got up in here. Cave dwelling Jews. We're missing something. We missing something. Hold on. Did you? Okay, yeah. Let's go into. So this is the place that they said that that they mentioned, right? Troglodyte, right? Let's find out what troglodyte is in history. So we all know what a troglodyte is. So if they call in troglodyte and they call in, it's a town that been through our history. So let's go, right? Troglodyte, literally cave goers. And see, I broke this information down last night because I wanted to see how people will respond to this. You know what I'm saying? But we just going all right, so I already know how they're gonna respond. It's gonna be cognitive dissonance from here on out. From this page out, it's gonna be cognitive dissonance. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole bunch of black people losing their mind, trying to hold on to Africa, trying to be African. It's from this page on, it's gonna be a bunch of black folks losing their mind, trying to be Christians, trying to be Jews, trying to be saved. Watch this shit. They're gonna lose their mind from this page on. Troglodyte literally means cave goers. I told y'all, fuck a definition. The words describe everybody. The white man be using these definitions to throw you off. It means cave goer, where people mentioned in various locations by the ancient Greek, Roman, and Roman geographers and historians, including Herodotus, in the 5th century BCE. Agatharchides in 2nd century, Diodorus Siculus, 1st century, Strabo, 6th century, Pliny, yada yada yada, right? All of these are different writers who mention them. No worries. Let's keep going. The earlier references allude to troglodytes without the L, evidently derived from the Greek troglai, cave, and dites, divers. I told y'all that divers means devil. A devil is a diver. A cave devil, a cave diver. It's the same thing. You move the L and you make it a L. You move the R and make it a L. So a cave diver. Let's go. So now we talking about Africans, y'all. Don't get it confused. We talking about Jewish Africans. Herodotus referred to the troglodytes in his histories as being a people hunted by the Garamites in Libya. Like the brother mentioned last night, Libya, Omar Gaddafi ass people. He said that the troglodytes were the swiftest runners of all humans known, and that they ate snakes, lizards, and other reptiles. He also stated that their language was unlike any known to him and sounded like the screeching of bats. Alice Weiner, 1913, believed in passing that this was a clear allusion to the early Khoisan, indigenous inhabitants of southern Africa, because their language contained distinctive click sounds. So they saying that the Khoisan is some troglodytes. Huh? Let's keep going. Aristotle. And we all in Africa now. He said, remember, that was Libya. Now, Aristotle, according to Aristotle, a dwarfish race of troglodytes dwelt on the upper course of the Nile, whose possessed horses and were, in his opinion, the pygmies of fable. So now we got troglodytes, we got cave divers, cave dwellers in Egypt, in the Nile. You see what I'm saying? So your African Egyptian is a cave dweller, is a troglodyte. Huh? In ancient writings, apparently the best known of the African cave dwellers were the inhabitants of the troglodyte country. Huh? They got a country? Are you serious? Yeah, it's on the Red Sea, on the coast of the Red Sea, as far north as the Greek port of Bernice. So you saying that all where they saying that the 12 tribes is at, the Red Sea, all up on the coast, is nothing But troglodyte country, huh? Is that the Phoenicians? Who is that? Who is these troglodytes here? Are these the Israelites living on the Red Sea? Huh? In troglodyte country? Yeah. They were a pastoral people living entirely on the flesh of their herds, or in the season of fresh pasture on mingled milk and blood. That's I mentioned last night. That's what some Africans still do. Y'all see the videos of the Africans, they stick a, a knife in the cow throat and drink the cow blood. They living off the blood of their herds. You see, this ain't pretty. In his work, Strabo mentions a tribe of troglodytes living with the Korobzi in Scythia. This is the Byzantine. Scythia Minor is Turkey, right? Near the Ister, the Dunab near Germany, and the Greek colonies of Calastis and Thamis. He also mentions tribes living in various parts of Africa, from Libya to the Red Sea. Huh? These is your Moors. These is your Africans. Oh, y'all don't believe me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We can go on and on and on, even up to Josephus. The Jews tell you Josephus mentioned Jesus. Josephus is the truth. He mentioned Jesus. Well, he talks about the Jews. He mentions the Jews first. Well, he alludes to a place called Troglodytes while discussing the account of in Genesis. Yeah, you see that? He's mentioning the Jews and he's bringing it back to Genesis, that after the death of Sarah, Abraham married Keturah and fathered 6 sons, who in turn fathered many more. Now what happened? Now, for all these sons and grandsons, what happened? Josephus? Abraham contrived to settle them in colonies. What kind of colonies? And they took possession of troglodytes. Whoa! So these is Jews. This is Abraham. Everybody say Josephus is the first person that mentioned Jesus, first person that be talking about Jews. And he said, yeah, they took control of troglodytes. Abraham, their father, huh, had many sons who in turn fathered many more. These Israelites, Abraham, Israel, trolls. Come on, man. In the country of Arabia. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I don't. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. Let's keep going, man. But, you know, but like I told y'all, let's look at this, the C alsos. Because C also is what? What's the first C also there? The first C also is I free. Singular Latin name for the inhabitants of Africa. So all the Africans are trolls and troglodytes? Huh? Living in man-made caves? Is that what y'all trying to tell me, that the word Afri, the word Afri means troglodyte? It means troll. All of Africa is Trollville. Y'all don't be listening. Y'all don't be paying attention, bro. I hate me too. I hate me too. You see how this shit works? All the way up until when? The 20th century, these niggas is still hanging out in a in a in a in a troglodyte city, troglodyte country. Ah, free. Your whole damn country is trolls and troglodytes. Ah, free. Look at that. Look at that. A Latin name for the inhabitants of Africa. You see? Libya, troglodytes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this shit? Out of Africa. This is the theory. Out of the caves. Out of the African theory. The African is the Jewish. See? That's why I had to break this shit down for y'all niggas. I had to get this out the way so I could really get into some information. But I can't get into information because y'all be wanting to hold up this African Jewish shit. Y'all okay? Y'all Africans okay? All y'all Moors, y'all okay? I'm not tripping. But y'all can't tell me no culture. Y'all can't tell me no society. It's a bunch of trolls and troglodytes living in North Africa, living in the Nile. Y'all okay? We not tripping. We not tripping. This is the battle of the of the gods. You know what I'm saying? We know who y'all are. It's okay. But I don't want to hear nothing else about no damn Africans and Indians being the same damn people. Africans is damn Jews. The word African is the same as a Jew. Now let's get into this book. Because this nigga, he went to go see the Jews in the 1900s. And he might not have known. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Come on. Come on. Let's get into this book. Hold on. Where you at? He at the bottom of the page. This nigga said in August, on August 16th, 1906, I commenced a 3-week excursion into Tripoli, into Morocco, right? As a sandy desert must be traversed, this journey is particularly perilous during the summer seasons, right? But I concluded not to let pass such a unique opportunity to visit the regions of ancient Libya, rich in Jewish souvenirs, and where several Jewish institutions which no European co-religionist had yet visited subsist in prehistoric condition. Do y'all understand what he about to show y'all? Prehistoric Jewry. He's excited here. He going through the desert to talk about prehistoric synagogues and jewelry in prehistoric conditions. Let's go. After, come on, we're gonna skip around a little bit, but the region of Garbarian, which we just read, inhabited by troglodytes, contains a fair number of Muslim. This is how they spell Muslim, Muslim, because that's what the Muslims was before they got a Bible. They believed in Solomon. They believed in the soul of man, not none of this old this old Bible stuff that they crypto Jewish stuff. But anyway, contains a fair number of Muslims villages. If, however, this term can be applied to these naked hills of rare earth where nothing indicates the existence of human beings. Again, like I be telling y'all, that's why the Jews like me, because I understand they play. You don't want to live in Iraq. Like, I use common sense. How do you live in a desert? Huh? It's too hot. If you had a brain, you would live underground. That's where it's cool at. You gotta breathe underground. You see, they like me. I understand. I use my brain. Y'all living in the world in the sky. You dig? From time to time, the keen eye discovers amidst olive and fig trees or near a mosque or ruins holes open in the declivity of a hill, resembling in form the door of a cave. Oh, a little wooden door opens before the traveler, and it's cool in the cave. He enters into a dark and uneven earthy sloping all the way. To traverse with safely practice alone is essential. After a walk of 15 to 20 meters underground, one descends into a kind of court, feebly lit from above by some rays of light. There is the stable, which precedes the central court. They got their horses and their cows and stuff underground. I told y'all this. You see? There's the stable, which precedes the central court, and which often serves as a workshop to the Jewish blacksmith. They got blacksmiths. They down there. Come on, y'all. Continually descending, a subterranean court is reached. It gets deeper, which what serves as a central dwelling, kitchen, and workshop. The compartments being in caves dug in the wall of the court, from which they receive a little light and air. The natives find subterranean life very natural and comfortable. What do you say? Very natural, huh? And comfortable, though the traveler scarcely feels at ease. And the synagogue of Satan, right? Of Satan, the synagogue of the village, Ben Abis, is also situated in a cave. That's what a synagogue is, a cave. But the access is open and easy, and its roof is even above the level of the ground. Yeah. In these conditions, I found two exclusively Jewish villages. I found two groups of caves peopled by our co-religionists, huh? They not disowning these black African Jews, these black African troglodytes. They are their co-religionists. The first is known under the name of Yuhan Abis and is situated on the nearest point of the desert, which leads to Tripoli. From the shores of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, the village reckons 240 inhabitants. This is underground, nigga. He ain't talking about a village. Huh? The village reckons and see, that's what Tripoli means. Tripoli means underground city. Tri, like the troll, which means cave, and politan, which means city. Oh, man, listen. Occupying 6 subterranean courts and possessing 1 synagogue. Huh? Its roof scarcely visible above the ground. The last survivors of a population formerly numerous, but decimated by the plague. These Jewish men and women are an excellent type. Did you hear what he said? Unaffected by the air of the caverns. And in these caverns, all Jews work. They are blacksmiths during the season which precedes the labor of the fields, agriculturalists in the harvest time, and peddlers when the work of the fields is done. This is Jews. These are Jewry, huh? They work. They doing field work. They got wine and cheese underground. They got cows and horses. These are Jews. These are our fellow, what do you say, our fellow men in the faith. You hear this shit? These are the best types of Jews. They love them. So don't get it confused. Don't get it confused, bro. You know, the women weave for the natives and engage in agriculture and arboriculture. See what they doing? The women, what? They peddlers. They weave for the natives, and then they sell it. You see? And peddlers. Yep. Several Jews of Garian make besides wooden shoes. They don't make moccasins. They make wooden shoes. That's the Dutch. That's the clogs. That's what the Dutch be wearing, them clogs. You see? Them wooden shoes. They ain't got no moccasins. Ignorance being general, few local traditions have been preserved. The Scotium and the masters of the Talmud Torah are scarcely ignorant. Why? Because they don't know nothing about it. This some Brookshire white boy brought. They don't know nothing about no Torah. See, they don't know. But see, that's how they do. They claiming all cavemen, all troglodytes as Jews because that's what a troglodyte is. That's what a Jew is. Come on, y'all, stop playing with me, man. The Talmud Torah, which don't belong together, of Ben Abis possesses 16 pupils, that of Tingra 40. And y'all know Tingra, that's them Ethiopian Jews, y'all. Y'all know that's the blonde hair Jews. I mean, them blonde hair Africans. Them North Africans. At the synagogue are chanted Ploatum, unknown elsewhere, and composed by denizens of the troglodyte country. Huh? The troglodytes live on barley bread, figs, and dates. Of date brandy, they are fine, sometimes too much so. Their favorite dish is basin, a kind of barley paste made with oil and eaten like everything else with the hands. Hey, some nasty ass Africans, some nasty ass Jews, right? Eating with their hands. Forks and spoons being unknown in these parts. Almost every Jew is the possessor of an ass. Huh? Underground with an ass. How y'all, these niggas balling out of control. Underground. On Saturdays, the Arabs, under pretext that if the Jew loses a day, that is no reason why beasts should do likewise. They take possession of them and make them work. Huh? The people, the Arabs, not the Africans, the Arabs, he made the difference because these is not Africans. The Arabs take possessions of them. You know what I mean? This lawless behavior is not confined solely to the troglodyte. Neighboring Arabs, fanatic and idle, do not spare this laborious and productive people a host of vexations. See? The synagogue, an ancient and venerated, see, like, they calling this shit a synagogue. Nigga, it's a cave dwelling. Stop it, bro. An ancient sanctuary was about to be destroyed under pretext of its vicinity to a mosque. It was only after the production of a document proving that the synagogue existed in the same spot 500 years during before the foundation of the mosque that the Turkish administrator could save it. So they had to prove that they've been living underground for 500 years to save it. Huh? Huh? This ain't what you want. Huh? Hate Priest King. Hate Priest King. Hate Priest King. 500 years underground. And y'all just 12 years a slave. Well, wait till we get back to America with this shit. Wait till we get back to America with this shit. I'm the best at this shit. Fuck around with this. I'm just stealing y'all freedom here. Y'all don't want to be free like me? A 3.5 hours journey from Ben Abis takes us to the picturesque village of Tingrina, huh? Where over 650 Jews inhabiting what? 20 caverns. What? 20 caves. What? 20 goddamn underground caverns. These are your Jews, huh? Stop playing with me, man. Rashalalala kalamala. Underground ass cave dweller. The economic conditions here are similar to those of Ben Abis, but the relations with the natives appear tolerable, more tolerable. There are two synagogues, one above ground and in a Talmud Torah where the children learn almost nothing. Huh? Come on, man. They got one above ground and one underground, huh? Who's the Mac? Huh? Who the real Jew? Who the real Jew here? The above ground or the underground? Are they beefing? Is this a Jewish war? Who knows Hebrew is Rabbi Khalife Hadij. The who? Is a who? Yeah, bro, stop playing with me. This rabbi also follows the profession of medicine, which he learns from Hebrew and Arabic manuscripts inherited from his ancestors, not from the Bible. He ain't reading the Bible learning no medicine. You know what I'm saying? At all. Khalifa is a fine man, knowing Hebrew to perfection. He gave me in manuscript a collection of Platums and some verses written by himself. He is a true reality, and primitive habits are accentuated by this subterranean life. Huh? Y'all gotta stop, bro. What else y'all want to know, bro? What else y'all want to know, bro? Let's keep going, man. I gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. From time to time, this is from his book. From time to time, the keen eye discovers amidst olive and fig trees, or near a mosque or ruins, holes open on the declivity of a hill, resembling in the form of a door. This is what they doing, bro. This is your African right here. Let's show you these caves and shit. A modern appearance of cave dwellings. Come on now. Don't take too long. This nigga taking forever. Come on now. They taking forever. Come on. They don't want to show you that. They don't want to. Oh, here we go. They don't want to show you the cave dwelling. They don't want to show you the cave dwelling. They don't want to show you the cave dwelling. Look at this. It's taking forever to download that, ain't it? Look how these niggas living underground in the courtyard. All this used to have a roof on it. You see that? This is the roof. Don't let it confuse you. This little difference here is showing you that it was underground. And let somebody convince them to knock the roof off. But this right here, this is the roof, brother. They deep underground. These are your Jews, man. These are your Jews. They living in Morocco. They living in Algeria. They living in in fucking in Jerusalem. I mean, not Jerusalem. In Egypt is what I was trying to say. Egypt. So that's all I'm saying, bro. We can do this all day, bro. But um, now y'all got this. Now I can get into some history. Y'all can understand the conspiracy that's going on here, bro. Like, it's some people out here that live underground and they pushing this underground religion. They ain't got nothing to do with no Christianity or motherfucking Islam at all. Y'all want to be Muslims? Y'all could be Muslims. Y'all could be Christians. Because I showed y'all what Christians is. Like, you know what? Let's just be honest, though. Like, let's go back. Because y'all know, everybody that here that rock with me, y'all know all this shit that I got, right? Y'all know that it's hidden, right? You know what I mean? Y'all know that this shit is hidden, right? So let's go into some of this hidden shit right quick. Look at that shit. Like, you can't even find any of my playlists. Look at that. I got 4 playlists out. All my shit is hidden. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame that they do me like that, bro. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, bro. We're gonna find y'all the Jewish stuff. Because they don't want y'all to know this shit. We gotta go all the way back. Was it alive? I thought it was alive. Let's see. Let's see what the Jewish stuff. And again, we've been talking about the resistance for a year, but y'all know we ahead of stuff. All right, we gotta go to live. It's alive. My bad. It's alive. It's alive. But let's find out if I've been on the same shit forever. Like I mean, because you gotta really like, you gotta really love me. You gotta hate me. But here we go. It's coming. 8 months. This was definitely last year. And like I say, this is only for us, so we can know what we up against. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that there ain't no Africans. I just showed you there's African Jews, my nigga. Yeah. But let's go back to what I was showing y'all. Because this gonna fuck y'all up. Like, everybody that see this shit, y'all should be like, damn, that nigga, why is he so nice? Look at all these videos I got hidden. All my videos is hidden and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of views hidden. I just hit them all. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Damn, where is the video with the? Cause y'all gonna love this shit. Well, not y'all. I don't know. Y'all gonna hate it. Right? Oh, come on. Need a nigga like me. Like exposing where Native. We getting close. If I expose where Native Americans at, we getting close. But I want to show the Christianity joint with caveman Jesus. See, look, here we go right here. Are Jews from the underworld? This was really called the Caveman Conspiracy. This joint got 43 views, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because it's the truth. Like, it could get 1 million views. It don't make it not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, and that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing that this shit gonna do. This is going to fuck you up. Like, you're not supposed to. It's supposed to hurt you. It's supposed to hurt you, bro, because we've been lied to. These motherfuckers playing a game on us and shit. So now I'm about to show y'all the history of the shit, like of the synagogue. Like I just showed y'all what they got synagogues. And hold on. Damn. Hard, man. And I hate this video shit. I want the audio too. Give me a second. How do I okay, we'll turn this off. Delete device. No. Alright, here we go. Okay. So they saying that they destroyed that in 40 BC. That ain't 1 million years. Okay, let's go. Here we go. But they all cavemen, so they all tied together. Now look at the top of this. Right here. That look like the top of a church. You gotta understand that. That's the top of a church. When you go to a cathedral and you see the top of a church, that's this. That's a style and technique. You know what I mean? It's really a way that you, I ain't gonna say too much yet, but notice this style of digging, this style of the cavern of the court. This is the synagogue and this becomes the church. You see, this is the church right here. So you'll see. She about to break it down for you. Let's let her talk real quick. We'll get into Jesus. We'll get into your Lord and Savior. We'll dig into your Lord and Savior in a second.
Many of the caves are linked via an underground network of pathways that connect the groups of 40 to 50 caves. So you got 40 or 50 caves that connect at these churches, at these gatherings, at these synagogues. These synagogues of Satan, these underground palaces, gnomes, hobbits. Persia was destroyed in 40 BC by the ancient Iranians known as the Parthians. So they saying that they destroyed that in 40 BC. That ain't a million years ago. That's barely 2,000, right? That ain't true, but we're just gonna go along. After Maurice's demise, the neighboring town of that government succeeded it as the main settlement in the northern part. It's an important town in the Roman era, known as the Eleutheropolis. Today, it contains the remains of a Roman amphitheater. Maurice, look at this. Look how beautiful this shit is and awe-inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Shit is so awe-inspiring.
That shit is dope though.
And this is what I want y'all to dig, right? See, the Romans and these type of niggas, y'all was dragging them out of these caves. You trying to drag these niggas out of these caves. They putting them to work and shit. They trying to grab these hobbits and move them into towns and move them into cities and shit. But these niggas ain't with that. They don't like living in towns and cities and shit. This they shit. And we gonna try it all. Excavated from the thick and homogeneous layer of soft rock, a moraine limestone in Lower Judea. It includes over 800 bell caves, chambers, and tunnels. The caves were alleged to be quarries, and later on converted for various agricultural and craft industry purposes. See what I'm saying? Like, do you see what I'm saying?
All right, fuck me. I get it. I talk a lot. Fuck me. Shut up. That's probably why nobody watched it. I'm talking every fucking second. Fuck me. But this is because nobody knew it at the time. I'm gonna skip forward though.
They're gonna tell you that these is tombs, though. These is dorms. This is where a nigga live. These is a nigga's cribs. Look at the wall.
This shit is crazy, bro.
Look how dark these people live on these horses.
This shit is crazy.
The Bell Cave complex has 70 connections. Look at this shit. It's crows trying to.
This shit crazy.
Mining stone for water and plaster, and to extract lime for cement.
That shit crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that part. So this is a good video, but I just wanted to show y'all how they come up with these synagogues. This is what the niggas saying, that they got synagogues underground. Yeah, all this shit is underground. All this shit underground. You know? But this shit gets crazy.
That's all they want to show you and shit. They don't want to show you the real.
It was something on here I wanted to show y'all, but this was a really good. This was a really good joint. It was just ahead of its time and shit. Like it was ahead of its time. But that's what I be telling y'all. Like, I only need 40 views. If I get 40 views, I'm cool. I got my 40. I'm cool with my 40. Shout out to the 40. But this was a good video though. Is a lot of me talking, I guess.
I know there is no such thing as a striking and amazing phenomenon. Let's keep going. gonna have to get spooky dooky now. Now you can get into some ancient alien shit. 2014. Look at all these through was removed so that they would lock, so that nobody was able to get in.
You gotta skip that.
Living right here underneath our nose.
That's the stuff they got you kicked out. Hold on.
That probably used to turn and shit. You probably would crush grapes. You see these things on the side and shit. You crush your grapes right here. You spinning on this wheel. This shit. How high these ceilings is. All these chairs and tables and arches and squares. These motherfuckers is sharp, dog.
Temple and necropolis, as the remains of more than 7,000 people have been discovered by archaeologists. Amazingly, it was discovered by accident back in 1902 when workers accidentally broke through the roof, but sadly the earliest excavations from this time were a huge disservice to history. The excavator Manuel Magri discarded some of the ancient grave goods and human remains without even cataloguing them.
Yeah, he's not going to show y'all that these motherfuckers is not humans. They're not going to show y'all that. They're not going to show y'all that these motherfuckers is troglodytes. These is cavemen. Living right here underneath our nose.
Boy.
Trying to marry in with us and shit. Trying to move in.
The previous work, much of the history was already lost. And the reason this is such a shame is because it is one of the most incredible ancient sites in Europe, if not the world. We know there was once a surface shrine that marked the entrance to the Hypogeum. It may have once started out as a natural cave.
This we gotta talk about too. How they always got shrines at the entrance. What they call it a shrine is how far you gonna go. You know what I mean? Like even if you go back to that and shit, and that's how you get a church.
Yeah, I've been on the same shit. I've been on the same shit for a long time, dog. That's all I'm saying. So, and none of this shit is to scare nigga. Like, look at this shit. This is what they saying is the cathedral and shit. Is what they saying is the catacombs. But this is these niggas' houses, these niggas' apartments and shit. I know y'all understand this shit. But this is how these niggas is living in the ground, man. Like they told y'all, they bury they dead. You see what I'm saying? They bury they dead above ground. Everybody else said that these niggas live underground and they bury they dead above ground. But now all of a sudden, these niggas, they gonna bury they dead underground with them. That's crazy. We don't believe that shit. Bro. But yeah, we gonna chill on that right there for the day. I think that was enough for today. Yeah, why? That was enough for today. Got any questions? If I got something else comes to me, I'll pull it up. But yeah, man, that's where we are with life, man. It's the above world and the below world. It's the gods and the divers. You think what I'm saying? So you can get upset about it, you can deal with it. You know what I mean? I'm just showing us how we know the playing field, how we take advantage of ourselves. And again, you know, it's what y'all want to do with your life. Like I say, everybody don't want to wake up with power. Knowing that we different might mean that we have different abilities. We have different powers. You know? Why these niggas gotta lie if they so dope? You know what I mean? If you the shit, you ain't got to lie. But yeah, it's definitely what they would call Satan, what they would call the devil. Like that's the thing. Like when niggas say y'all over here worshiping the devil, y'all really worshiping the devil. Like Christianity has been taken over by the Judeo-Christianity and shit. The devil has taken over. The devil means the diver. You know what I'm saying? I showed you. Troglodyte, troglodyte. It's just the diver. You know what I mean? So we all confused and all scared. But again, he want us to be confused and scared because that's how he shit on us. You know? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a good one though. And like when I dropped it yesterday, I know niggas it's gonna make you change the subject, it's gonna make you want to get on to something else that you know and that you're really smart at. And it's okay, you know what I'm saying? This is good. This is for everybody. It's just something that you take and you hold on to, you know. And if you still a Jew, you still a Jew. If you still an African, you still an African. It don't change you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can keep your same religion. You can keep all that extra shit. It's yours. It don't have to be real for you to like it and you to believe it and shit. But for us, for the gods, we need to know the truth. We need to deal in the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we can win. Last thing I want to do is lose to some motherfucking trolls and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it ain't gonna be the life. You know, it's the game of life. But I'm not trying to lose to no trolls and shit. Some niggas that just got here. That's what they be saying. They just got here. Where was they at 100 years ago if they living underground 500 years ago before the mosque? Think about that shit. The Muslims, the Arabs just got there. The motherfuckers built the mosque. They didn't even see them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even see them niggas for 100 years or so. Them niggas living underground. And that's, you know, they pop out. Yeah, we Jews. We been here for a whole time. Like, God damn, underground? All right, fuck it. Y'all cool? You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, they thirsty. Them motherfuckers, like a nigga said last night. No, somebody left in the comment. It was like, yeah, I understand what you mean. The moment, the more is the moment. Hey man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news and shit, but it does mean that we are the gods and we have all power. That's what that does mean. We are connected to the source. The sun is our friend. This high vibrational energy that's coming in is for our good. It's for us. It's for the gods. You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying, like I say, man, I be trying to get niggas ready and comfortable with life and reality and shit. Cause I know reality is hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Yeah. Like again, like think about all the movies, all the Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? With the elves and the trolls and the hobbits. These are real people. These are real types of people and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, over this week, I'm gonna tie all this together though. How how all of this works all over the world. You know what I'm saying? And again, how all this started. I showed y'all how it started on last week, which is crazy deep. But now I'm gonna show y'all um how this thing like goes around the world and shit. You know what I mean? How like the game goes around the world. How the game came to America and shit. How we got Jewish presidents and we didn't even know. Not a lot, but we got one Jewish president that nobody even knew about, and it makes all the sense in the world. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm about to break down every reason why y'all should hate me and shit. Like for real. Everything that they tell you to love is some shit you shouldn't like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna get into some more jewelry this week. Um, I'm gonna get into the Muslims. I'm gonna get into the Christians. Probably next week we can get into Christians, but yeah, man, that was that, brother. I killed that. That's what I'm saying. There ain't a whole lot of work for me on that one. I don't think it requires a lot. But if y'all got any questions, y'all could ask them. But again, I already did this last night, so I already know I ain't gonna have no questions. I know I ain't gonna have, I mean, like that's the thing about this type of information. You know what I'm saying? Like one, it's so new and it's so original. Like, wow, what the fuck? But two, it's like it's so life changing and dynamic that it's like it kind of it fucks you over, like takes you and turns you and flips you upside down, like, you know. So hey man, thanks for hanging out, man. I definitely appreciate you, man. I appreciate the gods. I appreciate the goddesses. Man, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful experience, bro. I'm cool with it, you know. And I like having all power. Again, everybody ain't us. I'm not sitting here trying to convince motherfuckers that they down with us, they down with me, they down with the right. No, I'm not doing none of that. Y'all niggas is happy, be happy. Y'all niggas is winning, y'all winning. But it's all a trick. It's all a underworld trick. Like I can't, like I'm telling you, like you can't. I can't even get into American. In America gonna seem like a lie if you don't know this. Everything I'm telling you, everything that they tell you about America is a lie if you don't know who's telling you about America. Like, how the fuck do these niggas know about us and they living underground? And if you can't accept that they living underground, then you can't accept the stories in America. Because the niggas in America is telling you, hey, it's some niggas living underground. That's what they talk about here in America. It's some niggas living underground. So if you don't know it's some niggas underground, you thinking everything they saying in America is a goddamn lie, and that ain't fair. That ain't true. You can't even get into this American history. You can't even get into spirituality and culture because you don't understand your power. You don't understand the fucking the divinity running through your goddamn veins and shit. Because we don't know that there is two types of people in the world, at least. You know? So I can't wait to really be able to get into truth and honest. That's what I'm saying. I thought I was doing it last year, but I can admit that I really wasn't doing it because I understand people was too attached to the project. They was too attached to it. You don't need to be attached to the shit. It don't matter who's. There's no right or wrong, nigga. It's just right about it now. You need to know it. You know what I'm saying? And then you decide how you can fit into this shit. How you can effectuate your power and shit. But it's like I can't even really talk about America if niggas don't know who the fuck is who and what's what. If niggas like, how we gonna get into the Popo Boo? Like the Popo Boo, them niggas talk about. Oh my god, they talk about the underworld. The Popo Boo. You know, like how can we get into the truth if a nigga can't even get into it? Like I'm gonna do a whole thing, right? So yeah, that's all I'm saying. That shit, I got so much shit that I can't even get into, bro. I can't even get into because niggas ain't even on the level. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to take the time, bro. I'm glad I did. I think it's worth it. I'm positive. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think this year, you know, yeah, I understand. Last year, it was so much information. It's so much information to catch up on. This year is a lot better. And I understand that it's going that this, like I say, this is not my thing this week. My thing this week is probably going to be America. You know what I mean? Like my Thursday that I'm gonna leave niggas stuck on. Like last week I left y'all stuck on the Hebrews. This week I'm gonna leave y'all stuck on America. But I can't give y'all America if I don't know what's going on. But yeah, man, caveman shit. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all this. Excuse me. Damn, how can I get that to you? Hold on. Yeah, man. So yeah. Yeah, man, that shit was dope though. But America. So let me just recap what y'all should be knowing right now. What y'all should be knowing right now is that America is okay. So America. Oh no, fuck it. Let's just start in Europe. There were people living underground in Europe, right? Those people living underground in Europe could move around. They could go anywhere they wanted to go and do anything they wanted to do. They weren't slaves to anyone. It's not a religion. It's just a style of a class of people and a type. Because again, like I tried to tell people last night, like, how do you know a Jew? You can't tell me a Jewish person is a skin color, because in Europe they say, is white Jews and is white Jews, right? All Jews are white in Europe. So how do they know the difference between a Jewish person and a non-Jewish person? Because of their culture and their heritage. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you represent people by their culture and by the things that they do. So that's how you can tell who a Jewish person is, by their culture. Their culture is represented. So it don't matter if they all white, they all light skinned, they all black. It don't matter. Whoever's practicing the culture represents them. You see? So that's how we know who Jewish people are, by their culture. And they could move around. They could move around freely. Nobody was bothering them. That's all a myth. That's all a lie. Like, how do you bother people living in caves? Like, that's new. That's the 1900s. You know what I'm saying? That's when the caveman took control. Like, you have to understand, like, the caveman, like, when the caveman took control, they went and got all the other cavemen. Like, fuck it. Everybody got to get out the caves now. They went to Africa, got all the Africans. They went to fucking Vietnam. When Vietnam was fighting America, they said, what? All the people running all the underground. They's like, yeah, you got to drop bombs underground and stuff, because the people hiding underground, because they live in caves. Vietnam got the biggest caves in the world. China got the biggest caves in the world. People in China still live in caves to this day. So when the caveman took over, he went and opened up the caves. He started bombing caves, destroying caves, and everybody got to come out. That's where we started. You know what I mean? That's where history started. You know? And I'm going to even tell y'all, like, fuck it. Because I get excited about my information. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, emancipation is a Jewish thing. You dig what I'm saying? Emancipation is a Jewish thing. It's part of a Jewish movement. If you were to do a Google search right now for Jewish emancipation, you're going to find it in Europe. And you're going to find it out. It happens right before emancipation happens in America. You dig what I'm saying? So we're going to get into that. I might get into that tomorrow, man, because I don't like waiting on this stuff. But because I got so much stuff in America. But you got to understand, emancipation is about freeing Jews. Let's go into that right quick. I ain't your friend. I'm your enemy. I'm the priest king. Right? You hate me. Love your enemies. Hate the priest king. That's what they teach you and shit. I think they're doing a good job of it. Love your enemies and hate the priest king, y'all. Don't get it fucked up. That's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Siri. Let's see if we can find that right quick. Damn, what was I just talking? I forgot. I don't want to do it. See, I can't see. The universe don't want me to tell y'all too much. Abraham Lincoln and the motherfucking emancipation. No, we just gonna type in Jewish emancipation. See, if you look at the word emancipation, right? It sounds like what? Emmanuel. You know what I mean? Sound like Emmanuel and shit. You know? It sound like a nigga saying Emmanuel and shit, right? Ain't that some Jewish shit? Emmanuel. It don't even sound like no American, like no real nigga shit. But we don't know nothing about it. So anyway, let's go. Jewish emancipation. Oh, Priest King, you a nut. I am. I really am. Jewish emancipation was the process in various nations in Europe of eliminating Jewish disabilities. Huh? Jewish quotas to which European Jews were then subject in the recognition of Jews as entitled to equality in citizenship. You see? Citizenship rights. Let's go to Wikipedia and find out when the years of Jewish emancipation was. Huh? Because this shit happened in Europe in the late 18th century. They want to give you the background. We don't want no background. We want the date, the emancipation movements. You see? Shut up, Siri. Hold on. The emancipation movement would be a long process. The question of equal rights for Jews was tied to demands for constitutions and civil rights in various nations. Jewish statesmen and intellectuals such as Heinrich Henry, Johann Jacobi, Gabriel Reisi, Isaac Bear. Look at this nigga. Lionel Nathan Rothschild, right? The Rothschilds worked on this movement. So you don't think it came to America if you got the Rothschilds working on Jewish emancipation? Huh? In 1781, the Prussian civil servant Christian William Daum published the famous script Über die Bürgerliche Emancipation der Juden. Daum disproves the anti-Semitic stereotypes and pleads for equal rights for the Jews. To this day, it's called the Bible of Jewish Emancipation. In the face of persistent anti-Jewish incidents and blood libels, such as the Damascus affair of 1840, and the failure of many states to emancipate Jews, Jewish organizations formed to push the emancipation and protection of their people. The Board of British Jews, huh? I told y'all last week who the Jews is. Under Moses Montefiore in the Central what is this? Consistory in Paris and the Alliance of Israelite Universal. Those are the niggas that taught Judaism to the Africans. That told them that they was descended from Africans. We'll get into that another time. That told them they was Cohen, right? So look at all these people that's working on emancipation in the 40s. Niggas in America don't have no emancipation movement. Y'all don't believe this shit. Emancipation is not something that we even thought about. Huh? Jewish emancipation implemented under Napoleonic rule. Napoleon, they started Jewish emancipation under Napoleon. You see? That's 1812, 1820s. You see, during the revolutions of the 48, Jewish emancipation was granted by the basic rights of the Frankfurt Parliament. So now they doing emancipation in Frankfurt, in Germany. 1812, Prussia, 1828, Württemberg. Like these motherfuckers is setting off some shit on the dates of emancipation. But let's go into right here though. This when they started it. Look, the first one was 1264. It went from 1264 to 1791, 1796, 1801, 1808, 1811, 1812, 18 da da da. They going all the way up the list. All the way up the list. You see that? Emancipation. This is they shit. This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. They have 1865 emancipation in Mexico. You see that? We thinking emancipation of Negroes in America. But they claiming that 1865 emancipation movement was working in Mexico. Was it working in America too? Was the emancipation working in America, or was it just working in Mexico? 1865, they right up the street. See what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to fuck around with Priest King. I hate Priest King. Priest King think he's smart. No, I don't. I don't think I'm smart. I don't think I'm smart, my nigga. But this the type of shit I'm about to be talking about all week. Emancipation of the Jews. And how does that play into America? I can't wait to talk about that type of shit. Look at your boy Napoleon and shit granting emancipation to the Jews. Look at this shit. You see the what's the shit called? The menorah. The 7, you know what I mean? They got the 7 candle menorah there. And Napoleon is being charming to these motherfuckers. Shit. It's an 1806 French print depicts Napoleon Bonaparte emancipating the Jews. In 1806, it's the concept of emancipation and shit. It's the concept of emancipation. You know what I mean? And niggas think that he ain't, like I told y'all, they say Abraham Lincoln ain't free one slave. He didn't. He ain't free no slaves with no shit called emancipation. It's some Jewish shit. The Israelites, and these niggas Israelites, these African cavemen. You African? You a caveman? You an Israelite? See this shit? Look at this shit. This ain't us. He freeing cavemen. Look at these niggas. Look at Mayor Rothschild and these Germans, these French Jews. Look at this nigga right here with his hands crossed. Thankful. I don't know. So yeah, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. I ain't ready for this information I'm about to unload. We could thank Brother Unk. And we could thank Holly too. Holly says she liked this information. Holly says she liked learning new stuff. But Brother Unk just got me turned up. I don't have no friends in this shit. Thank Brother Unk. So all this information coming up. I ain't got no friends in this shit. And thank Holly, because Holly liked this information. Thank Heather, because Heather be riding with a nigga. Oh yeah. You know how we do. But yeah, this shit, this emancipation shit, this is gonna be funny. When I break this down, this is in everybody's face. It's gonna make so much sense. It's in everybody's face. It's in everybody's face. But yeah, bro, it's a lot of shit going on. I'm about to get deep into it. Hope y'all niggas brought a shovel, cause I'm about to dig into this bullshit. But yeah. So we are coming up on a beautiful day. I hope you guys enjoy your day. I love you. No one told you I love you. Love you more than life yourself. Peace to the gods and the gods.